Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New York Giants and the Baltimore Ravens. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Off we go here in Baltimore. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
At their own 31-yard line.
Get set, get set. A quick throw on the RPO is complete. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A gain of 2.
So he makes his first catch of the day, and even though it doesn't look like much, Mike, sometimes those are the touches that you can build off of. You know, it's like in basketball, what they say, sometimes you just need to see the ball go through the hoop.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 8. On the ground, here's the first-round pick from April's draft. And nothing doing there. Only back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be an early 3rd down coming up.
3rd and 8.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
3rd down. Purdy. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
Sets up.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, how about that hit? Wow. He took a pretty good lick at the end of that one. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he is not going to get away. Might have gotten a yard, but it will set up 3rd down.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the 1st down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
3rd and 2, and it's Dart. He's got his tight end. That's Johnson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 23 yards on that pass play. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
46-yard line.
Off the bootleg, here is Dart. A throw on the move is caught. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Why not go back to him? That one good for 20 yards and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the give, it's Tracy. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. 13 yards the gain, down to the 13-yard line.
Giants 1st down.
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. They go for the RPO. Cannot connect. And it'll bring up second down.
And you don't earn the reputation this guy has, Mike, without having some really elite ball skills at your disposal. I mean, he's universally considered one of the best corners in the entire league, and when he makes plays like this, it's pretty easy to see why.
And the Giants going to be set up with first and goal. Pass play moves them down to the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Let's go now.
Tracy will take this in for a Giants touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The kick is good. Makes the score Giants 7, Ravens nothing.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes a return from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Drive will start on the ground, and not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
In order for you to be able to operate out of this 4-3 style defense, Mike, the key is your defensive tackles, their ability to penetrate, their ability to be game wreckers. That's exactly what we saw here, his ability to get back there, make the stop at the line of scrimmage, keep it to no gain.
Purdy now on second down. That is left side and caught by Flowers. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
18 yards on the catch and run will move the chains.
First and 10.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy. That'll be intercepted. Picked up by PRK. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. We'll go to the ground, and here's Tracy on first down. And he'll be brought down right around the 40. That is Nnamdi Madubuike there to bring him down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Second down and 8. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Now a screen set up for Tracy. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. One quarter in the books. 7-0 is our score. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. The Giants sending out their punter. Now a fair catch, and it's going to be a long field. They'll take over right about their own 13.
At their own 14-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one. Now, after that last play, we have an injured Raven. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. Here's 2nd and 6. From the gun, it's Purdy. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And it'll be a short pickup that's not enough for the first down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and a yard. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. That's going to keep the drive moving. He's got the first down. Up past the 25.
And these are the tough yards you judge it back by, Mike. We used to say to our backs, hey, even if we don't block everyone, you've got to be your own blocker. Like, you have to find a way to get 1 yard and keep this drive alive. And I think he's able to pick up that first down by about a yard or 2.
And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. 22 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of, because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup, and get a fresh set of downs.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Throwing from the gun is Purdy. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 2. Now a give up the middle. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll let the fullback try to push the pile. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
So, Mike, it's actually funny to say, but these are actually the kind of offensive possessions that defenses want you to have, right? So the idea on defense is make them snap it again, make them go the long way. So at some point, when they continue to get fresh sets of downs, expect them to try to get a big play, try to generate a chunk, and try to move the ball down the field at a quicker pace.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. Pass to the right side, he's got Andrews. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Get set.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll stick with him again. And he's in! Touchdown, Ravens. That is first touchdown this year.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
The PAT, up and good. And the Ravens will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the handoff, here comes Tracy. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to Baltimore after this. Here's 2nd and 2. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
To number 80. A gain of 2 brings up 3rd and less than a yard.
They don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Out of the shotgun. It's Dark. Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds, and he stops the clock as well.
I love this play call. I mean, what is everyone in the stadium thinking you're going to do, Mike, on 3rd and inches? They think you're going to run, but what do? They go the opposite direction, go with the quick game through the air, and they keep this drive alive.
On the ground, here's Tracy. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd down and 3.
Let's go now.
He'll swing this out wide to Tracy. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up
Dark going to throw it on 2nd down.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They'll run with Tracy. They'll put him down right out to 20, but they'll also move the sticks. That is a first down picked up. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime. Here's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here comes Dark. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete. Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
So you find yourself down here in the red zone. This is where it's critical for the quarterback, Mike, to understand he's only got two options. Put the ball in a spot where your guy can catch it or in a spot where nobody can catch it. And unfortunately for them, this time ends up being the latter.
On play action, it is Dart. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force fourth down. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Giants get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
What a methodical drive to close this half out. I mean, let's not forget, Mike, they get the ball after the break as well, so they get back-to-back. They call it doubling up possessions. Last one in the first half.
Now a hit, and he lost the football. Special teams has come up with the recovery. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And no run back here as this third quarter begins with a touchback. Now the former Sun Devil, it's Cam Scatterboot. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 40-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. A carry here for Tracy. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. They get 15 on that game. First down, Giants.
This is where you have to be careful, Mike. You find yourself winning in the second half. Human instinct says, all right, let's just sit on the ball and protect the lead and let the clock run out. You can't do that. Stay aggressive. Do what got you here. Continue to mix the run with the pass. Keep your foot on the gas and try to extend this lead.
And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. That's good for a Giants first down.
First down, Giants.
Dart. Quick throw, taken in. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the Ravens 17-yard line.
Second down, they need 7.
Let's go.
On the zone read, a give to Tracy. I don't think that was going too far either way. Defense right on it. They hold him to no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain. And
on third down, that ball incomplete.
We're starting to see a lot of this on third down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these third down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up fourth down. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
They'll return this from the 11. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now give on the ground. And boy, tough to bring down there. Fighting forward for a gain of 7.
Down at the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
So, from the 37, here's 2nd and a couple. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1. Purdy to throw. He finds his receiver. That's Bateman. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
21.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You know, anytime you're talking about an interior defensive lineman, it's always easy to talk about his size and his strength. But what stands out to me, Mike, is his ability to move his feet, turn those hips, get penetration in the backfield, and take the running back down for a loss.
2nd and 11. Shotgun snap to Purdy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Zay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be 3rd down.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and he's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
And that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterboot. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. Give him 14 on that play. One play, 1 first down. Ball out to the 35-yard line as they come up for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Dart under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
Jackson Dart sacked. A loss of 6 yards. It's 2nd down.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Dart. A throw behind his man. Can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
3rd and long.
Here we go, set, let's go.
Here's Dart. Pass pulled in by Tracy. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. What a letdown for the defense. They allow a conversion on 3rd and 16.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the give, Scatteroo. He's going to force his way for a yard or 2, but looks like this one's going to be coming back. Andrew Thomas, guilty there.
Ready up. Wrap on 80. Ready.
Here's a toss, right side. Took that one outside, waiting for that cutback lane, but it never developed. No gain on the count.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. Brings up 2nd down.
On the jump. Come on, set. Cougar 19.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Let's go. 19 Tiger, 19 Tigers.
On 2nd down, Dart. Open man is the tight end, Thomas Fedoni. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
1st down and more inside the 15. And he'll take this one in. Cam Scatteroo. Touchdown, Giants. It's his 4th rushing touchdown of the year.
The kicker on.
Greg, that's one of those scores where it's not completely over, but it's getting to be about that time.
Yeah, Mike, I just think they're entering miracle stage right now, and I just don't think there's any coming back from this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Now return coming from the 7. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Get set. Up.
Drive will start on the ground. And he does not want to go down. Somehow he turned that into a gain of 6.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
Will be out of bounds, but after picking up the 1st down on a gain of 7.
Things certainly look a little improbable right now, Mike, but I wouldn't say impossible. I think they've got to capitalize on this possession to pick up some points. Every single possession right now is priceless. Points, possessions, and then they got to get some defensive stops.
Room to run past midfield. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. They get 21 on that one. First down, Baltimore. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. This one completes to Bateman. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pick up of 14 and a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Get set, up.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Give him a dozen yards on that one and give them first and goal.
First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Here's a run. And he's going to lose yardage here. Taken down back at the 8.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits. What do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal?
On second down, Purdy. He'll get this out to his running back. And they'll get about 5 yards closer, but now it is third and goal.
Brings up third and goal.
Outside, 21. Up.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Big moment here for the Ravens as they will go for the 2-point conversion.
The Ravens will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll try to pick this up with a run. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We call it the octopus. And it cuts the deficit down a bit further. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Wow, they are hitting now. Been a tight game, and it takes a big shot there on that return. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. On the give, it's Tracy. And he'll get about 4 to the 29.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
On the ground, it's right back to Tracy. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on third down, or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
Out of the gun, third down. It's dark. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Nick Bosa. He gets there for the sack, setting up fourth down.
They really needed that one, didn't they, Mike? I mean, they have to find a way to keep this as a one-possession game. This will at least give them a chance to do so, depending on what happens here on fourth down.
And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds.
The 50-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10.
Outside. Watch out. Yellow.
They'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Second and 4.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So now after that last incompletion, this brings up a critical 3rd down. But remember, Mike, they don't have to get it all here in one play. They've got 3rd and 4th down. There's no punt, there's no kick. They've got to treat this like it's their final possession of the game, and they've got 2 downs to extend this drive. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs.
So you roll the dice on offense and you fail. But now you can't give up. Your defense has to go out there and get a stop. You have all 3 timeouts. You have time to get the ball back one more time on offense. So now your defense needs to answer the bell and give your offense one more shot.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. On the give, it's Scatterboo. And he's going to have a 1st down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
Go! 1st and 10.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
So a road win here for the Giants. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation